And that's when we are transitioning. Crazy, bang, cool, sick, badass. The Wolfie.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel. And Henrik finally showed the Wolf armor and also the how to connect to the test server, because the test server test will be on the 28th of June this year, 2023. So we will hear Henrik's statement and then I will go through the random questions and answers list.
So yeah, we've been quite busy focusing on TC, as you know, trying to get things ready for our public tests phase. So that's pretty much the main thing on our table. We're also lifting a few bugs and issues that also relates to the upcoming TCs. We're trying to get a coverage on those as well. So we should be in a as good position as possible for TC patch. Main focus TC content. We are doing a lot of cool stuff for the TC constructions, assets that been worked on, a lot of buildings and functions and services. So this one is getting finalized mesh wise, and then of course it goes to the material production. So yeah, we are slowly getting more and more content when it comes to bags and armors for all the creatures that are being planned for upcoming patches. So yeah, I like it. It's really cool. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? Yeah, as I mentioned, we always try to, strengthen that attribute that the creatures has. And obviously fangs is a big one for the wolves, right? So we try to enforce that in a cool way. Looks cool. More spikes. Looking good. Yeah, we're happy you like it. All right, so that, okay, I also have one from behind just to show the details of it. So yeah, that's for our wolf types. Definitely looks cool. I'm glad you like it. If it opens the jaw, it acts as a reinforced fang. Alright, so the PTR, we have a plan that we decided to share publicly. So you can kind of prepare a little bit and also can stop, guess or ask the question when we plan to run our public test server for TC. So we have a date that we are aiming for, and obviously I want to make it clear that as long as everything goes as planned, that is our date that we plan to allow you to enter our public test server for the first time. So we are expecting some chaos, since it's a whole new setup. We're using Steam. There's a function that if you go to if you go to Mortal Line 2 in your Steam library and go to properties, there is a line called betas. So this is the branch that we're going to use for the public test server. So we're going to make it as convenient as possible for anyone to participate, because that's what we want, right? We want a lot of people going in and going crazy with the new tools and functions. So we know that, we're getting ready for any chaos that may occur when we do the first tests. So under the beta branch on the model line, there is a code, enter beta access code. So this is the code that we're gonna share with you guys when we have it set up and ready to start going. So the date that we're looking for, obviously we wanted to mention that as well, quite importantly. We are looking at the 28th of June. So that is on Thursday, in 3 weeks from now. Beta branch stay open, or they only open set amount of time. So first public test server run, we are planning to do from the 28th to the 30th. So 3 days when you will be able to participate in the public beta. And then we are closing it down again while we are working on all the feedback and obviously everything you may have found. And we're expecting that there will be a lot of tweaks, balance and bugs that we will have to attend to.
Okay, now to the random questions and answers list. A lot more points of interest will come with the epic game patch. Also a lot more dynamic spawners. Flattery, crafting arrows will come later. The test server login will be open for 3 days. Now very important, the test server will be a copy of the live server. So you don't have to start completely fresh. You have all your shit that you have now on the live server. DDoS protection is much better now. The public test will start on the 28th of June this month, this year, 2023. Mortal Online 1 shut down maybe because they can't update stuff, they can't put any time in that. With Unreal Engine 5 patch, there will be nanites who will improve performance. RZA in invasion system will come, the invasion system in general, where risers or other creatures want to take over Merland. There will be mobile siege machines, but maybe not in the first test sessions because they are very difficult to make and it has a lot of bug potential. Thievery will come with the Epic Game release, but only if they have the time for that, so they will pause that maybe and delay it for later. More quality of life functions will come also to the auction house. Zoology lore affection with necromancer ability with pets. Henrik was not sure about that, if that has an influence or not. He had to ask one of his employees, so maybe next stream he can answer that. Marketing will come with the Epic Game release. More continents are planned and they will come and they will be hosted on different countries all around the world. For example, the next continent could be hosted in the USA. The third continent could be hosted in Japan. With the comment /time, you can see the in-game time, just if you didn't know. Maybe there will also be timestamps to the chat messages someday. With weak spot, something is wrong and they need to investigate that. They need time for that and they will maybe change something there. Security zones will come with the Epic Gay patch. Gay patch. Epic Game patch. Tower shield adjustments and bug fixes are planned. There are sunken ships out there and a lot more of them will come over time. Votes for the upcoming content will maybe voted in the forums, but Henrik is not sure about that. Mortal Online for consoles will maybe come someday. It is possible and they want to do that maybe someday and yeah. I think this describes it a lot better.
What the fuck are you doing, Henry?
A lot more dungeons will come. It depends on what the community votes then later. No free placement of walls or gates ever, because that failed horribly in the first game. Skadite and Ogmium Flux, if that is in game. His answer was he needs to check that before he can say that, because he can't know everything, of course. Sitting in chairs will come in the future. A lot of more weapons and armors are planned and materials, and that will also come. Hotkey chat macro will come back like it was in the first game, where you can chat command macro keys, for example. I mean, chat comments for macro keys, you know what I mean. And a publisher release on the Asian market, because he explained they needed a publisher there, then otherwise it isn't possible. I don't know if he meant China or so, I don't know. He just said Asia. And fun fact here, Henrik tried to golf a little bit. He played a little bit for some time, but then he stopped. So this all sounds very interesting and I'm really looking forward to the public test server. This will be really funny, I guess, because a lot of people, when it's mirrored from the live server, a lot of people will just randomly try to siege stuff. Of course, that is the whole point of the fucking test server. This will be fucking funny. This will be fucking awesome. So please, to all, prepare yourselves, gather resources, gather all stuff, all shit. Then we can have the most fun time in these 3 days that you never had in your life. And the first one who's sieging my castle, Neuschwanstein, in front of the pig farm, I will make a video about that. That will be fucking hilarious. So please leave your opinion about all the upcoming stuff. And also please leave a like and subscribe. Would be fucking awesome. And ring the bell. And special thanks to all the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor Lukario, Slavic Gaming, Giovanni, Vargas, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Greta, you and all the others, of course. So never forget to make party hard. Yeah, make party hard. See you all next time. Goodbye.